What is going on?
What's going on, putas?
What's good, y'all? I'm your boy Mast.
And I'm Iggs.
And this is Woof's Web. We are Woof Logik.
And this is our podcast.
And we are, I think this is our goodbye episode.
Yeah, this is episode 100, man.
Yeah, this is, we hit 100. That's the big
yeah.
thing. The big thing is we hit episode 100. And it's crazy because sometimes I see like our old videos and going from like different, I guess not studios, but like rooms.
Yeah.
To see, we went from my old apartment room, and then we went to my dad's house.
Oh yeah.
Outside, we're outside in the backyard. We did
I forgot about that.
We did a front yard episode once when it was raining.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
And then, we did my bedroom when it was empty.
Yeah.
And then we did the studio back over there when it was empty too. And then
couple of them at the PLP studio.
we did it at the PLP studio, and then we're here. But yeah, guys, as you can see from the title, yes, it is our little goodbye. I don't know if I can say forever.
Deuces.
I think the thing is, we try as artists, we have like so many different forms of content to push out.
Yeah.
And for us, I feel, this podcast was definitely an avenue to give our personas, our personalities a bit.
Yeah.
And I'm sure by episode 100, you already know who the fuck we are.
Yes,
and
sir.
so, I think this short form content that we're starting to do with the journey to EDC, I think it's like an avenue I definitely want to hit. And I feel
it's something else that we want to venture off into.
Yeah, and I definitely have other show concepts to do in the future.
Yeah.
But I want a studio for that, and that's gonna cost some monies, and that's gonna cost a lot of overtime days and a lot of all this and that. So
yeah.
Guys, this episode is I don't, like I said, it might
it's not the end, but it's while we get things figured out. And
yeah, honestly, the day we get to quit our jobs and the day we get to like kind of just live off music, I think that'll be the most ideal time to come back, because we'll have way more time now.
Yeah.
Because outside of that, we're working 10-hour shifts plus at our day jobs. And then now that I work night shift and he works morning, so we're like opposite schedules. So now it's like a lot of other maneuvering we got to do for like music time and content ideas. And so just the podcast, I feel like we did what we set out to do for it, and that was just to put our personalities out there. And I what I did like though was being on House of Pandas podcast.
Yeah, that was fun.
So I think I do like, I definitely like doing podcasts. It's just I don't know if this is our main thing right now, But I think if podcasting is still, big in the years to come, then there would be no reason for us to not come back.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely also want a studio. That was always the big goal, to have a studio. We were supposed to have one. Things didn't work out. And then to rent a studio, over time, the pay would like build up, like how much it would cost to rent out a professional studio. So yeah, but hey, we did it. 100 episodes. That's already a fucking achievement in itself.
Yeah.
A lot of podcasts, they stop at like, supposedly the number that they end on is 7, episode 7. That's what I've heard on other podcasts. That like, I guess by episode 7, a lot of the podcasts that start up, they just stop. And I think FaZe Rug, he actually started a podcast one time, and I think he's one of those that didn't do it for a long time. I don't know if he started doing it again, because I don't really follow him like that. But I remember when he started one, and I was like, oh shit, tight. The studio looks sick as fuck. And it was only like 3 or 4 episodes, and I was like, oh shit, just disappeared.
When did we do the first one? It was like in 2023, but like I can't remember what month it was.
Was it 2023? I don't remember, bro, because that's the other thing is like we can't go based off of weeks, because there's a lot of times where we just didn't do one.
Yeah. Well, for sure we did it all last year. Oh, I mean, most of last year there's.
We didn't miss episode or a week.
I'm sure we missed weeks.
What I want to do is give you guys quality content, no matter what it is, and this just wasn't really the time for this anymore for the podcasting. At least to treat it like a full blown like company, like how a lot of people do. And so Wolf's Web. It was a fun run. That's it. We're ending it right here. No, I'm just kidding. Imagine 7 minutes. No, but do you have like any like standout memories by chance?
Well, I do. I like in the beginning when we would do the what was it, Off the Web?
Oh yeah, picking our favorite songs.
Yeah, that was fun. And we always had mixes and stuff. Like I think they're still up on SoundCloud if you want to listen to them.
And I do there. That's one of the video ideas I want to start hitting on.
Yeah.
Is kind of like off the web, but more so like DJing type, like a
Mhm.
POV of DJing. Not saying it on a podcast anymore, because I think that will keep more people's like attention span. Like
Yeah.
they kind of see like, oh, this guy's looking hype and all that, and that's kind of something I've always wanted to do. So
I was telling you, I had this one idea. And I don't want to say it right now because if someone steals that shit, I'll be fucking pissed. So I'll tell you this off the podcast. But it was a pretty cool idea. I had.
yeah, I have another idea too for a video, but like I said, it's gonna have to go with like a studio, which is fine because this isn't gonna be like a weekly thing. It'll just be like a little series that we can do
Yeah.
every so often with other DJs. So, yeah, definitely. I've always had the interest into talking or interviewing other artists, just to kind of get like an idea of where they come from and how they work and whatnot, like how they handle certain situations, because everyone's different, man. Everyone's different. Everyone has a different mindset too, different levels of everything. So.
Yeah, it's always fun to pick at people's brains.
Yeah, so that's definitely gonna come. Just give us some time, and we'll figure it all out. Because now that we're on year 10 of Woof Logic, I definitely want to try like new things and just see what can lead somewhere. What can lead somewhere.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, definitely a lot of those off the web episodes. Those were cool to do. I really missed that room, man. That room. I feel like the coloring in that room was pretty sick.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna lie. I miss that townhome. It's just that's the rent was stupid expensive for y'all.
For yeah, man. Fucking everything's going up, dude.
Yeah.
When we went to LA, what was it? Yes, 2 days ago. We went to Justin's birthday party.
Oh, you did? How was that?
Yeah, it was cool. It was actually fun. There was actually they had some really good food, shit. And it's, at parties, like not really everyone's trying to eat, so there's like a lot.
Yeah, not me. I'll eat that shit.
Yeah, that's what I was telling him. I was like, see, when it comes to parties, I know like a lot of the time we want to present, everything all nice and whatnot, but when it comes to food, a lot of people don't go to parties to eat, and so I was like, but there is gonna be that one person that's gonna go dig in, and that's me. Yes. Yeah. So when we're over there, the gas station over there, man, the gas prices were $5.89.
Damn, bro, that's crazy.
And I remember seeing online like a lot of people saying that the whole California tax or whatever is gonna go up like 60 cents a gallon, and so we're gonna see potentially $8 somewhere in California.
Oh wow, it's crazy because when I was in Vegas, I saw there was a gas station for $3.99.
In Vegas?
Yeah.
Damn, that's like over here.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
Yeah, because Arco right here is like $3.89, $3.90.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't think there's really anywhere that's cheap right now unless you go to like Mississippi and shit. But
there's other less densely populated states.
Yeah, the thing is, like, even though it is cheaper homes, like you still get paid way less.
Yeah.
I think what would be cool, I think I would really, I don't know if because once you get to like have a remote job or even live off of your own like business, that's when you can really choose wherever you want to live where there's cheaper homes.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna make the same dollar amount. It's not like it changes on minimum wage or pay rates.
I don't know. Every time I look at those things, like, oh, you can work from home. You just gotta go on these certain websites. I always just think like this. It feels like a scam.
Oh, the one. So I seen a lot of those on Facebook, and pretty much you could tell easy if it's not like they'll post like a flyer, like a white flyer, and then they'll post a picture of the company, whether it's like a logo or just like some random picture, but in like some like ugly ass font and like a Arial font or something. They'll have like, oh, join here, and then they'll put like a random link. And those are the scams because they'll take you to a site that it's like a very plain white page, but in the top left corner it will have like the actual logo of the company. So like that's how they get people is those that really don't look into the details like that that's how they get scammed. They'll put in like all their info and everything, and that's one of the ways that people get all their fucking debit cards liquidated.
Yeah, there's you see there was an NFL player like I think last week who was it? It was.
It was
Dallas Turner.
Ricky, no?
Yeah, Dallas Turner. Like he got $150,000 like stolen from his bank account because he thought it was the bank.
Yeah.
Telling him, oh yeah, there's a scam happening. Someone's trying your name. So they were telling him like, oh, transfer this to a different bank account. And he listened like the fool he is.
Yeah, low-key I did get got once. I got like maybe like 2018, 2019, and it was an email, but I don't remember what the email was. I think it was a PayPal or some shit. It was some type of funding like account. It wasn't
Yeah.
just a random like guitar.
I think it was PayPal because I remember after that you just were adamant on not using PayPal anymore.
Yeah, I think I guess yeah, that probably makes sense then because there was a time where I got charged twice for Uber.
Yeah.
It was $500 each charge, which is crazy as fuck. You're using $5 on Uber, but I don't know how that works. I think scams they because I think there a lot of companies limit you at $500 because remember I was telling you that story about the guy I worked with who did all the scamming shit.
Yeah.
So he was telling me $500 at a time for those 50% off people.
Mm.
So like that's why they try to bundle up their people that they do $500 for. They try to bundle up like $500 accumulated, and then they pay like I think they pay some type of gift card, and then the gift card is not really trackable anymore because it's a gift card. So once they use up that $500, so I'm assuming that's what they did for me. That the Uber, they probably had like a Uber gift card, ran it up $500, and now they have $500 free to use like on Uber and shit. So I think that's how that all works.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Oh, and then remember having my cousin Alex last year.
Oh yeah,
During Halloween.
you got Damn, that was rough.
Yeah, that was
Wait,
I think he got his money back though.
did he?
I want to say, but it was a complicated process, and he had to make another bank account.
Oh, okay, because he was telling me no, but maybe he did later. Because I asked him
Oh.
like shortly after. So
Oh yeah, man, I gotta ask him too. He hit me up too. He's like, "You're fake." I'm like, "For what? For not telling me you're going out there this past weekend?" I was like, "We were on a mission."
what does this fucking mean? I don't know. I'm scared. Hopefully it was catching the audio the whole time.
I think so.
I think so too. But yeah, fucking Vegas. So you went to Vegas this weekend.
Yeah.
How did that go? Aside from that stuff, how was it? Vegas in general.
It was cool. You know, it was extremely hot, like really hot. Like I literally texted Mondo, like, "How do you live out here, bro? Like this shit's stupid."
Did you see him, Mondo?
No, he was.
Oh, he was at Clooney, huh?
He was at Clooney.
Yeah.
So that's funny.
Yeah, he hit me up asking if I knew anyone selling tickets. I was like, nah.
Fiend.
I seen yeah, they were over there though. That Clooney event looked pretty sick.
Yeah.
I like man, that's crazy, man. When you just get to come up with like a branding name on your own,
Yeah.
like Hellbent. It's like
But what does that have to do with Clooney though? That's what I mean.
I think Hellbent is like a term.
Mm,
Like a term for England. And isn't he from like England or something like that?
I don't know.
I think he is. Oh shit, where's my phone? I don't know where it's at.
But I like the stage 9 with the chain. That's like
Yeah,
was
it looks
cool.
sick. Yeah, because I think Hellbent is kind of like a slang term. Let's see. Hellbent slang.
Hellraiser. I remember one time he dressed up as Slipknot at Escape Halloween. Like that was cool.
Me?
No, Clooney.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Yeah. The expression hellbent means to be extremely determined or resolved to do something, often with a degree of recklessness or stubbornness. I just don't know where it's from. American English? I don't know. But yeah, recklessly determined is what it goes for. But yeah, that's a cool name. And then, so yeah, I feel like right now his branding is kind of that. Obviously, you know, he makes like a lot of like Latin based type of house music. So that's another thing. But when an artist gets to come up with something for like almost like, well, he does have merch line with it.
Yeah.
But you know how like Martin Garrix has the plus and the X, like, and that came out of nowhere. Like, he had like a whole rebrand from maybe 2017, I think, when he started doing the plus and X, and that was because he has the T and the X in his name.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if he came up with that himself, but there's like a lot of companies that will help people figure out like a branding thing.
Yeah, like logos.
And when it works, man, that's just sick. It's cool to see it take a life of its own because now you have like almost like a branding that people can just fuck with the logo, and like I guess if you go heavy on the merch, they'll fuck with the merch, and they don't even really need to, you know, focus on the artist anymore.
Like with the lasso, like his little circle things. I'm like, what is it? What does that even mean? But we know that's a lasso.
Yeah, I don't know either, but I think there was a time where he tried to do his logo morphing into the O's.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it was a little reaching.
I think Yellow Claw hit the bag with their little like YC like peace sign logo thing. I'm like, damn, that shit's fire.
Hell yeah, dude. They for sure did. And remember their shit was like Blood for Mercy back then.
Yeah.
So that's how I look at like a Hellbent.
Oh,
But
okay.
like, But like Blood for Mercy was almost like it's like it took a life of its own.
Yeah, it was like it's literally its own like brand of clothing. You know, like it was like kind of people have tattoos of fucking the prey hand with the knife. And
yeah, exactly. And so that's why like when you could hit on one of those things, I think that's a art in itself
Yeah.
because not everyone could do that. And you know, that's I mean, I've always definitely dreamt of doing that shit. So a lot of videos I've been watching is kind of like on branding and marketing and how to like build a story. And so for those of you artists that are interested in doing that, I suggest you start looking into videos like that too. Get some inspiration,
Mm-hmm.
because that's the way you're gonna level up. Otherwise, you know, you're just another DJ.
Just looking out here all the same with the same font, logos, same branding.
Yeah. So
But that's always hard. That's why that's like a brand has always been like something that's ever evolving. It's never been like, oh, this is the one thing. Even artists, biggest artists, they always have changed. Even like for a good example, Keizo, he's always like evolving his brand and his like his logos and stuff, which pisses me off because the fucking the one with the that old one he had with the baseball bat and the dog
that
collar.
was the
Like,
best one.
that was
Huh?
the best one. And he kind of brought it back a little bit but then I was like, it's not the same.
Yeah. So that's the thing I've noticed too is like back then I guess it's probably not an issue anymore because a lot of companies don't use logos on flyers. They put
Yeah.
like just a normal font. But there are some that still use the logo. So I guess it's really up to you. But
Oh, that's
uh,
true, huh?
yeah, but because like back then, like you had to pick a logo and stick with that for like 10 years, bro. Because
Yeah.
there's even artists to this day that haven't changed their logo. But a lot of people now, I feel like I don't know if it's ADHD or just like impatientness or
Mhm.
just like you just always want to see change. But like people will change their logo like every fucking year, and I almost fell into that a little bit. I was like, man, like all right, I'm already getting bored of this now, so let's change it up.
Yeah.
Let's change it up. I definitely do think we're due for a logo change, but I want it to be one that's gonna last for like a long time. So like that's why it's like hard to pick, you know.
Yeah.
Because I really want to like stick our branding very into a very specific direction, and so like Knock 2, how they came up with the logo, the symbol ISO knock,
Yeah.
that little heart thing, the night heart. Like that right there is gonna be like I promise you that shit's gonna be forever. It's not gonna be changed at all. Like they already killed it on that one thing. Because once you could kill it on the first try, like you're golden.
I will say that motherfucker don't fucking miss, bro. That fool knocked too because we went to go see him because we were trying to figure out what to do. We saw him and I'm just like, bro, this fool's just playing hits on hits on hits. He was like he's playing like stuff like damn like he played that GTA remix to Laser Beam.
Mhm.
And I'm like, damn, like only like we really play that shit. Like so he played that shit. It's just like other bangers. I'm like, we play this stuff, and I was like, damn, these fools are cooking, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, not trying to say we're ISO knock or knock 2.
No, but like,
but
just
like the fact that people aren't scared to play like whatever they're into, and like that's what I fuck with the most.
yeah,
Because you could tell if you were to look at his branding and how he dresses and everything, you would never guess the songs that he would play, like the like that one you just mentioned.
yeah,
And then also he plays like a Zed music.
yeah. He plays Zed music, and then like some of his songs are feel like Zed like too, but then they're also just like banger house ones too.
And so that's why I love their albums that they did.
Yeah,
Like you could see their taste in like every single song. Not every song is the same, but they all mesh in a certain way. Like you could tell it's like their song. And I feel like we have a little bit of that where we touch in different genres, but they all still like sound like similar. Like I was like listening on our discography once, and I was just like changing the songs, but I was going to the drops, and I was like, man, like all these are like so fucking like they're so creative, but you can almost hear a resemblance in all of them. Like it's like a weirdness to it.
yeah,
And so that's kind of what I see in ISO knock, and like I fuck with it a lot. But the thing that elevated the most is like the branding and like the creative. Like those guys are just creative behind the camera, like on the editing side.
yeah,
And it's just like man, like those. I think there's a reason why they're always used as reference as to like how they just fucking just blew up like not out of nowhere, but they just blew up like so quick. Because I've been following them since 2020. But they were like floating around that 10K mark.
yeah,
And then out of nowhere, the branding came to in fruition. And then they combined forces because they were just working individual a lot of the time, but they were like still like in the same clique.
yeah.
And then out of nowhere, they just fucking blossomed like crazy. Like, and then it just went rapidly. So the thing that I for sure believe took them to that level was a song that went viral, which was Dash Star.
I fucking love that song. I hear it all the time. Like, bro, like, the song is it's so good.
It's timeless.
It's timeless. Like, bro, like just the intro, the build up, the vocal, which I'm sure it's like some Splice vocal because it just repeats. It doesn't change. Like the synths aren't even like, they're not hard to replicate or anything, but just overall like arrangement and composition of that whole song is like you can't they fucking they didn't miss with this one. Like and And then she goes to show because like it blew up. It basically blew them up to where they are now.
Yeah, and a lot of what carries that song is, of course, it's that pre-drop, the pre-drop, like dun, 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 yeah. That part is like that part right there. It's it's easy for a general listener to capture onto, like, oh,
Yeah.
this is catchy, and you could voice it with your mouth, and the drop comes. But the thing that carries a song is like the intro to the
Yeah.
breakdowns, like dun 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 dun, like everything. It's like a
Tell me
full
where
song.
you go, what you do.
Yeah, man.
Bum, bum, bum. I'm like, bro, what? Who thinks of that shit?
Exactly. So, yeah, he just really killed it with that one, and there's a reason it went viral. There's a reason like everyone from every genre can
Try
like
to remix it.
they try to remix it and like change it a little bit, but it still has that same melody, but it's just
Yeah.
a different sound to fit the genre, and so that right there was like
Oh, and another thing too that blew me away of like these motherfuckers. They play everything like just genreized. Like they were playing house, they're playing
Jungle Tear,
jungle terror, they're playing like techno, dubstep. They're playing drum and bass. They went all over the place, but it fit. And I'm like, you never once thought like, oh, this is weird. Like, no, this is crazy. It was always just switch ups and switch ups.
and that's what I love. That's what a lot of the scene is missing, man. People that just are willing to just play whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
And I even noticed, I follow, Kami, the hard dance artist. They just posted yesterday on their story like, hey guys, we've been focusing on a lot on the hard dance area, and I know that's like, kind of what blew us up, and a lot of people love us for that, but we aren't happy with just doing that anymore. Like we want to touch every genre. Like that's what we're about. Like
Yeah.
playing all genres. I'm just like, see, that's why like a lot of people they try to they really do hit on one genre and they lean into it because it works.
Yeah.
And that's what they get noted for.
And that's what was going on with us for a little bit with the techno stuff. I'm like, if we went fully deep in, who knows where we would have been at. But I'm like, no, we like everything.
Yeah, it's just like you do find a happiness when you lean into it because it's like, oh yeah, you're getting that gratification, like, oh yeah, people fuck with it, like, oh yeah, cool, this is what they want. But then you start to feel like internally, like, especially I would notice it like on the live sets, like I love it, don't get me wrong, but I was like I always get tired of my sets in our sets, but like when DJing, like and it's just straight, just boom boom hard hitting the whole time, I feel like I just feel like burnt out and like. And it's just like I want to have that time to take everything in, and like kind of just like, I don't know, just like I don't know. There's some type of reminder that sets into your mind when you have that space to just kind of like chill out for a bit.
Yeah.
But let like the music do its talking, and that's what I would get from playing all different genres. Is just like putting your full personality out there, and like letting people like actually grasp onto what you do, because sometimes when it comes to hard dance, sometimes it just feels like, oh, they're just having fun because it's a banger.
Yeah.
But like when we played 626 Market and I played the Dash Berlin songs, we got like tagged in like 3 posts for that. I'm just like, damn, like people fuck with that shit too.
Yeah.
And that right there is a real gratification, because it's just like you get to be yourself in your set, and like you get to grab onto that niche that person that likes the same niche like genre that you do.
Fuck it, we just make some trance songs.
Hey, I mean, hard trance is a thing too.
Yeah.
And that's what's cool about the Dream State now, is like they're putting on some like I guess like hard dance artists.
I was telling Leak, I was like, obviously like a lot of these artists I don't really know, and the ones I do, I'm like, it's not like, damn, I need to fucking see these guys. But there was one artist they put out, his name is Fish 56 Octagon.
Oh really?
And I love like this whose journey has been crazy, because he started off as like just a guy who's just he's a guy from the UK. Like he's like he has he's bald. He has like a really cool deep UK voice. He sounds like he'd be on BBC One, and he blew up because he was just going like on Instagram and TikTok, and he's been like a raver since the '90s. So this motherfucker was like back in the day when people were like actually buy like vinyls and stuff. So he would do like he has like his own little DJ setup and has like a little vinyl. And so he'll just give like little histories like, oh yeah, this is a classic record from Carl Cox back in the day called Sticky Fricky. And then, it's like you can like banging bass lines, and then he's just talking about the track, and he plays it and he starts dancing like this. And they blew up because like one of the songs you're playing, there's a lot of hard house, like a lot of gabber stuff, like really cool, like old school techno, and people love that shit. And it got to the point where like event companies were asking like, oh, you guys want to play? He started like getting asked to play clubs because he wasn't a producer, but he was just like, he was a decent DJ. And then he was playing the clubs, people liking what he's playing because he's bringing his old school sound. And it got to the point now where he's actually kind of like a touring DJ for it. He played like, I think, Creamfields and the other one, Glastonbury. And then now like he's coming over here to play Dream Stay for like for that. I'm like, that's just fucking cool, man.
Damn, that's sick. Yeah. I mean, I guess just a sidetrack from that, you know, that's also another thing is like in the music industry right now.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you don't even gotta be a great producer anymore to blow up. There's like influencers blowing up to be DJs. Um, there's just people that are talented in different categories.
Yeah.
And I guess you know if people fuck with that now, like that's I see a lot more DJs now being able to be touring artists, like touring DJs.
Yeah.
And you know, I think honestly, whatever works best for you is like that's what happens, man. I think nowadays we just have to put stuff out there, be in people's faces, no matter what kind of way it is.
Yeah.
And you know, I guess it gives you a higher chance of making a name for yourself and making money out of it. Because you could be a radio DJ and blow up. You could be a fucking DJ and blow up. You could be a content creator and blow up.
Yeah.
And you funnel it all into the DJing thing, and that's just how it is now. Times are changing, and you know, people. I guess like the talent buyers aren't really focused on music anymore, like specifically music. I'm sure it's a big help if you could do both. And so you know, that's another thing too for anyone trying to do it. You could really do anything now.
You really can.
Yeah.
But that's cool, man. Because before it wasn't the case.
Yeah, it wasn't the case before, but I guess times are changing, and I guess you know, you either join the game or you fucking just bitch about it and don't be a part of it.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like now. But yeah, that's dope. One artist that I did see on Dream State that I want to see is T78.
Oh yeah, he was. Yeah, I've seen that too. I think he was on that same part of that same lineup, like that same like. I saw his name. Like
And
that.
Taylor Torrance, or how do you say his name? Taylor Terrace? Taylor Torrance?
Taylor Swift.
No, nah, he's this other trance dude. I think he does more hard trance now though. He actually played Code Red and let me see his name. Taylor Torrance. Yeah, he's a Cosmic Academy teacher, I believe. But I've been noticing him from his vlogging and stuff.
Yeah.
And so I think he's playing Dream State too. But yeah, he's a really good artist. He's more into like the. Remember when trance took a turn for like the big room, or no, big room took a turn for like techno, big room techno a little bit.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the sound he gives off, like the Hardwell sound.
That's kind of hard.
Yeah. I did see. I think Hardwell is doing like a throwback set at Tomorrowland.
He is.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah, he's doing like a Tomorrowland big room set, it's called throwbacks, but you know, there's gonna be a lot of big room. But hopefully this really changes the direction of the scene, bro. I can see it happening, honestly. Now that I think about it,
Yeah.
because when he went and played Ultra and he did like he rebranded, that's when like the whole scene took a turn too. Because I think when David Guetta did it with Morden, it kind of already it kind of like already turned some heads where like some people were fucking with it. But I think when Hardwell did his first return back to Ultra, that like completely like fucking just made the whole sound like make a big jump, and now a lot of people started making that. So now that he's gonna go back into the throwback set, I think a lot of people are gonna start grabbing onto like the idea of bringing back big room, like for real this time, because everyone's been saying it for a couple of years, but I think like for real this time, like a lot of people are gonna start doing.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just the current state of the scene. It's a lot of just techno. It's a lot of dubstep. It's a lot of just house, and then like there's other genres too that they had their time, but then they slow down because all these other genres are now getting bigger. But now I'm like, people miss the sound. Like, remember that really got a message that on Instagram saying like, oh, I just checked out your discography. I'm like, damn, like the music we had is like this old kind of music that that people used to fuck with. I'm like, we fuck with it. That's why we make it. So I'm like, I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, exactly. And so even in our sets, you know, we play like from fucking 2010 all the way to now. Like every now and then you'll literally catch a song from 2010.
Yeah.
And so yeah, man, I'm excited to see that because a lot of people's attention spans are changing, and so that's why new genres, or not even new genres, but just different genres will come and pop up out of nowhere, and they'll have a wave for themselves. And I think that's just what happens now. In 1 year, probably 3 different genres will take their turn.
Yeah.
And then the next year, the same shit, and it might even start becoming 4 or 5 genres. So, you know, just that's why it's kind of a curve, or it's kind of like a double-edged sword if you follow a trend. Because it's cool that you get to hop on a trend and make a banger out of it, and you might gain some new fans for it. But then eventually that trend is going to end, and like if you keep changing genres, it's just going to be like a bit conflicting. So you kind of want to, what I saw when I learned on a video is you almost want to have like chapters in your story of like your whole artist page. Like you want to have like think of 1 year as a chapter, and you really want to dive into one thing or like one direction that 1 year, and just let it kind of like let it all play out, see how what comes of it. Because if you keep changing your style like in 1 year, then that's really like where it's like a little bit OP.
Yeah.
So if you focus on 1 year, it's gonna be way more it's gonna be received way more well than what you would do in like 1 month. You keep going from house to techno to this to that to that. That's kind of be more detrimental to your artist account. And then what else did I learn from that video? There's like a lot of cool things, man. I think right now a lot of music artists, especially if you're stuck in like the certain level, if you feel like nothing's been changing, you got to make change, and two, I think you really got to do a lot of what is it called? A lot of research on like how to build your brand, because that's what's missing. If anything, is just the brand presence, and because like I said, you got to do way more than music now. You got to do storytelling if you really want people to follow along in the journey. You can't just go out there and play banging sets and that's it.
Yeah.
Um,
There's I think you know, like you things have to change. I think I saw on Twitter the other day, like Mark Kismet even put out, like he was being rare, he's being super real. Like he's like, hey, like I'm like basically like he's not getting bookings for shows because people aren't asking them to be booked on. And he's like a super fire producer. He's like he's been like he's like one of the youngest hottest artists for a while now. It's just for him to say that, it's just kind of crazy.
yeah, man. I mean, I think everyone's really struggling. It's just some people are masking it well.
Yeah.
You know, some people are breaking even, and that's enough to kind of just be happy, I guess.
Yeah.
Because at the think about it, we work normal jobs and we're breaking even with life, I guess. Or we're like paycheck to paycheck, and so that's kind of like a breaking even for like any normal person. But like as a music artist, some people will think like, oh, because you're on that big stage, because you're traveling all the time, that you're rich and all that, but really you're not. You're just making enough to pay for those expenses of traveling and hotels and whatnot. But a lot of artists don't really profit much, and who's profiting honestly is the fucking the media people.
The dead ass facts, man. They be running up the money, and good on them. Like
Yeah.
like get your monies.
Yeah, I mean, I get, they found their spot where they can make a lot of money, and that's good on them. But, I think, I guess the music artists get the shit end of the stick a little bit sometimes. But, that's a part of the game. I think things will change. And, as long as you love what you're doing, as long as you love the music making and the shows, I think you just tough it out, and eventually your time will come where you make all that bread.
Yeah.
That's kind of how it is in a lot of things, in a lot of industries. Is there's good times and bad times about it, but you can't just change your career every single time it gets tough. So that's kind of what filters out a lot of the music artists. Is some people would just find it like not enjoyable anymore. They're not making money out of it, so they just give up on it. But you just got to keep pushing through, and that's literally that's literally when people say like you just keep doing it and don't give up.
Yeah.
It is like very it's like very basic advice, but it's honestly the truth. It's a lot of people just end up stop doing it because it's not fun for them anymore. So that's why you got to push through those humps.
Yeah, I mean, it's possibly not fun for them because I just don't think, I don't think they're coming in with like the correct mindset. Just like I'm like, oh, I'm just doing this so I can blow up, and like then more often than not, that's not the case, or that takes forever to be the case. You really just have to like doing this. Like, oh, like I like making music, I like DJing, I just like DJing for fun. And when that comes, that comes. Like I've been listening to a lot of Chris Lake streams, and his like that. He was like, I remember he literally said the same shit. Like, oh yeah, like being a music artist is fucking shit. Like it's just terrible. I do this because I actually like making music, and I just happen to somehow people started liking my shit. But man, I still would do this even if I didn't like make money. But it is fucking shit. It is a terrible industry. So you really have to think about like doing this unless you not 100%, you would probably have to do something else.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like, even though I feel like the shows are the rewarding part, you know. So like
Yeah.
all these hours we put into it, it's all like a it's kind of like a job. And the fun part though, my bad, that bird might fucking stink.
Yeah.
But nah, man. Yeah, the rewarding part is the shows and the new experiences. So you know, a lot of people they think that oh, just because they make music, that it's gonna take them to all these opportunities. But honestly, like everyone's making music, so or not everyone, but a lot of people are making music. So it's not even like about that anymore. It's just you know it's just finding a way for people to want that. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but pretty much, you know, everyone's working hard at it. You just got to find a way to stand out, and until then, you're not really gonna get the opportunity. So, um, if you really want those opportunities, you got not follow trends, but like make a new wave, make your own what is it called? Make your own momentum, and that's the hard part is making your own momentum. And sometimes you gotta like just come up with nothing out of nowhere, you know, like come up with just new ideas and see what adds to the fulfillment.
Mm-hmm.
Like for me, like I really do enjoy the mini vlog shit we're doing right now.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, because you know, people get to see just like they get to see that even though we get the cool like we get some cool experiences that we're also just normal people and shit.
Yeah, we be lifing out here, man.
Yeah, because I promise you, I've met some artists that I'm just like, oh, you're normal, or like, oh, you do normal shit, like, oh, you talk like you have a little ghetto-ness in you, like I do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so that's like very, it's just eye opening, you know, that like everything really is a facade online. Everything is like just highlights online.
Yeah, that's why I don't pay attention. I know people like to see like they're like, oh look, hey, you look at what he's doing. I'm like, bro, that's just people just post their wins, bro. Like that's just and just for them to get a little gratification. Like, oh, this is this. I'm my life shit, but there's this cool moment, so I'm gonna post it. And then people are afraid to post the shitty moments, also because either it doesn't do numbers or they're afraid to be real on the internet. And so it's just a lot of just like you gotta take shit when it comes to grain of salt. When you see people have their successes, because that's how a lot of people also get discouraged when they aren't seeing their career or just even like their life going a certain way, and they see other people's. I'm like, you're only seeing like one sliver that people are allowing you to see. You don't see the other bullshit that they have to deal with behind the camera.
Yeah, exactly, man. And I mean, so that's why like now I'm showing you guys our L's. Like the power went out, the fucking refrigerator situation.
Yeah.
The fucking just everything, man.
My fucking speeding tickets, which I have it in the mail. I gotta pay $280.
So yeah, dude. Like, so I guess a little background on me is like I'm 28. I live with my girl and our son. He's 13. He's already going into his own sports stuff. I pay rent. Like we have our own little house. So it's just like there's real life shit to this than just you know us DJing and us making music. That's why on a lot of the vlogging, the mini vlog series, you're gonna see just normal shit going on.
Yeah, it's not always gonna be just like just Wolf Logik. I mean, it's what we are Wolf Logik, but it's just
it's not music related content all the time.
Yeah, you're gonna see Miguel and Michael.
Yeah, and you're gonna see music in it because
Yeah.
I mean that's the main thing is like the journey EDC. You have to see like progress throughout each week and shit. It's just like I don't want to be filming like the same shit every day for you guys because I promise you there are some days where like the music is just like one day to the next it's almost the same because you're just focused on one little spot of the song.
Yeah.
And that's the thing a lot of people give up on is just like the tedious work is like it's very it's just annoying to a lot of people. They don't want to keep doing the tedious work. And yeah, same thing for videos. It's just like some days the videos it'll take 1 to 2 to 3 days to edit. And some days there won't be nothing at all because it's just like burnt outness or just I don't know. Some type of real life shit will happen. Like I feel like lately we've had a lot of birthdays and stuff.
Yeah, man. Y'all chill out, man. Chill on me.
Yeah. A lot of birthdays, a lot of celebrations, but the older you get, the more you kind of want to give some time to your friends and family to celebrate them because everyone is getting older and shit.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you know, you want to be there for those people because, you know, they'll be there for you. Or that's the only way they'll be there for you is if you kind of like, I mean, it's kind of unfair to just expect everyone to always be there for you and you never give them the time. And so that's but that is a part of some of the sacrifices. Especially when you're younger, I feel like a lot of time back then we were sacrificing a lot more time, personal time with other people, But
Yeah, there's like, hey, I can remember multiple occasions where I just had to like, I literally had to tell like, hey man, I'm doing this right now. It's just wait, just wait on it. Like, but I'm sorry, I can't make to the things.
oh, how's the gym been though? You been going to the gym more often? Huh?
Yeah, I went last Thursday. Well, I went last Thursday with Dreams because he got a membership to LA Fitness. Even though I had like it was weird because he hit me up like 2 days before. He says like, oh, I got you a membership. I'm like, what do you mean a membership? It's like, yeah, I got one, and Karina has one, so I'm adding you as my guest. I'm like, why me though? And I was like, oh, because you're the one that seems to be going a lot. I'm like, okay, that's fine. So I go after
Oh.
Thursday after work to go over there, and I assumed he was already in the gym, but I guess he was still outside. So I go in there first, and I wasn't the way he explained to me, I thought it was like a membership. I didn't know I was a guest, so I told him, oh hey, I have a membership here. Then look for my number, and I was like wait, they're not gonna have my numbers. And then this lady who's also like purchasing the membership, so she's getting like a guest thing also for her daughter. And he's like, oh yeah, you just give her put her phone number in, and then when you guys come, she's good to go. I'm like, oh okay, I'm probably under his guest. And so they find me under his guest. I'm like, oh yeah, you have to pay a day fee or get a membership. I'm like, what? That's not what I was told. And so how much is day fee? He's like $20. I'm like, oh, fuck. All right. So I paid him $20. I get in. Dream finally gets in. I tell him the situation. I'm like, what the fuck? You shouldn't be paying. I'm like, well, that's what they had told me. And so I'm like, so that was cool. But that was so
That's funny as fuck.
yeah. So there's $20 out of my pocket. Fuck it, whatever. And so then he worked me out.
Wait, let me just stop you though. $20 for a day pass is fucking crazy, man.
Yeah.
Because passes are like $40 for a month.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, like if I go with him again, this is the case. I'm literally walking back out. Like, I'm deuces, bro. You can work on your own.
Oh.
And we worked out for a bit. He does full body, and I even told him I'm not the biggest fan, but and he has his reasons. He told me he does it because like he doesn't have enough time to be going to the gym like that, so he'd rather like do every like 2-3 days and then hit full body. But I have the time, so I like to like go kind of almost every day and just work out certain groups, muscle groups, and then so that way I don't feel like completely sore the next day, which was pretty much me the whole weekend. I was walking like a fucking penguin out in Vegas because like we worked out legs, and I do work out legs, but not. We were using machines I didn't really use for, and like we were hitting weights that I wasn't quite comfortable doing. But I was like, I got to man up and catch up.
You know, when I first started going to the gym, before I was going with like you and Jonathan, I was working out full body back then, and I felt like I don't know, maybe because I was younger, but I feel like I saw way more progress back then.
I'm sure. I'm sure there is benefit. I'm sure that's the case, and also we are younger, so it's just easier to build muscle.
Yeah. Yeah, because now like I feel like when I work out any specific group, like it feels like sore and shit, but I never see like physically see progress. You know, I don't know, but maybe that's just me being like fucking impatient. Because I was the most consistent back then in like 2018.
Yeah.
So I gotta get back on my consistent groove.
Yeah, and it's just nice, you know. It really is true. Like you work out enough or you run enough, and you kind of just for a little bit, like whatever if you're having a shitty day, it kind of just goes away because you're just focusing on just working out, so your mind's not really like going into like those kinds of thoughts.
Mm-hmm. What are you listening to at the gym?
A lot of Cascade, a lot of John Summit, a lot of podcasts. Like I'm like, it's funny. Back in the day, I used to listen to a lot of like heavy stuff, and to get like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get this pump in. And now I'm the complete opposite. I like to zone out and just kind of like clear out my head. So I listen to chill house stuff, or I'll listen to podcasts, and I'll just literally just like listen along and just while doing my workout.
Any new podcasts?
Any new ones? Just the same ones, like our boy PLPEs, a lot of the Timothy DeLaGhetto ones.
Oh, really? You still listen to that one? Is it good?
Well, he has like 3 of them now. So he has the No Chaser one, and then he has the Send Foods, what he does with David So, and then he has a new one called Thanks for Tipping with his girl Megan Batoon.
I think I see it in the thumbnail for that, but I haven't taken the time.
That one is cool because that one is like, in each one he is different, and that one is like they're both like weird. They both have like weird and quirky vibes into it, and like they're like it's kind of like Bueno Bueno, where they're like people like sending messages, and then they kind of just give them like a little bit of advice, and it's a lot of it's some of it's vague, so they have to kind of figure out like how they're talking about, and some of them I'm like, oh, this is pretty specific, and then they have like very very clear advice for them.
Yeah, you mentioned Bueno Bueno. You seen Hans got his car?
Yeah, hey man, shout out Saul, shout out Ryan, shout out Rex.
Wait, who's Ryan?
Brian.
Oh, Brian.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out Rex, man. That honestly, bro, like that really put a smile to my face. That's true homie shit. That's true brother shit. Like that. Like I aspire that one of us will get to a point where like we could do that to our homies or something. Like, cause man, like if we could, we would. But they were able to. Like they got their podcast to that point, and they got this fool a brand new Honda Civic.
Yeah, man, that shit's clean.
Yeah, and like he was like like I felt him, bro. Like I would have been in such, but also because like they're like us, and like we fuck around so much that they would like he was in such disbelief that this was actually happening.
Yeah.
And that he's just like the look on his face, bro. I was just like, damn, I got felt for him, man. Like I don't know what like troubling things he's been going through. They say he's going at, but it's private. But like, like that would be a boost to somebody.
Yeah, and I mean, I know, like, especially being from the IE, it's like we see content creators do that, like in
Yeah.
LA and shit, or just like other content creators in general, like no matter what part of the world, but just being from the IE, like that shit don't happen to you. You just get a
No.
free car, bro. So like, I know that's another reason to be like, oh, like this in disbelief a little bit, you know. But yeah, man, that's very inspiring and very heartfelt. It's cool to see him get presented with something like that, because I know, like, I mean, just from what I've heard and what I've seen is just, I know, like, he probably has his own family stuff going on, family
Yeah.
issues and whatnot, but a lot of people, man, like, I think me and him are similar in the sense where, like, when we're struggling, we don't really like care to we don't really like
We'll tough it out.
we don't victimize ourselves.
Yeah, we're just like it is what it is. We'll see it through.
Yeah, you just gotta work harder and shit, or work harder, like. But definitely, like, cars, man, those are game changers right there.
Yeah, and I remember the episode too when his car got stolen. They were like they were fucking cracking jokes, and while they were making light of the situation, in reality that probably does suck. Like damn, because from the sounds of it, I don't think they recovered it, and so that's why he had to drive around. I guess some beater car that he was driving. I don't know I don't know how it looked, but I mean now he has a brand new Honda Civic.
Yeah, because even though, like, so getting like so let's say you lose a car and you get like a fucking beater car.
Yeah,
There is nothing more fucking annoying and stressful than when that fucking beater car is giving you issues.
yeah,
Because it's just like at some point you're just like, I'd rather just not have a fucking car at all. If it's this or that, the uncertainty of this car is gonna get me from point A to point B is like, because I mean, I've been dealing with that shit for a couple of years already at this point, my own car situation, but it's gonna get fixed later this year, if not next year. But what I think, I'm very thankful to have you and a lot of other people to be giving me rides and shit,
of course.
because that has been a big help, to know that you have a village around you to help out with any scenarios and shit. And yeah, man, so even though I'm not blessed with another car right now, I'm still blessed to have the homies, and I'm blessed to have a situation to where we can manage and still make it work.
Yeah.
But yeah, you were gonna go show the other podcast or something, or you're gonna
I was looking for the ones I was listening to. I mean, because I just have like the same rotations.
have you listened to Eagle's new podcast?
I was going to. Have you checked it out? Is it good?
Yeah, I listened to the first two. He just released the third one yesterday, I believe.
I remember because he had tried to do one back in the day with his girl, and
Right, he tried like twice, man.
yeah, he has like this is like his third attempt. I'm like, bro, like just I don't know like what's why he's not doing it. Like they do numbers and people actually like want to hear like what he's talking about.
It's probably just hard, man. I mean,
It is hard. I mean,
he's a
like
twin parent.
I mean, look at us, bro. Episode 100.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, man, he has twin kids. He has his own house, his own partner, his own
Yeah.
content. So I'm sure it's just hard, hard to be consistent on one thing. But yeah, he had started one with his girl. It was called like they're sleeping type shit, or
Yeah.
some shit like that. And then he did one with his homies.
Yeah, I remember.
I don't remember which one that one was called, but yeah, I had a lot. I thought that one was gonna be the one to actually like do good and consistent. But
Yeah.
I think they only did like what 2-3 episodes. But then now he's starting this one, so hopefully he stays consistent with this one, because I feel like he's honestly like a good conversation. I've never heard a podcast that he's on where it's like this shit's boring or something.
No, yeah.
I feel like he's a good talker.
And people are like fuck with him. They've been fucking with him since like like the old days, and they're just a fan of him. Like whatever content he'll put out, people are gonna listen.
Yeah, have you listened to the Kickback Cruise pod?
I've been meaning to I want to because like obviously like our boys are good with him, and they are also from the IE, and I as of late I've tried to really support a lot of IE based content. Just
Yeah.
because. I'd hope they do the same for us. They don't have to, but I mean, I want to as well, but I never get around to doing it.
Yeah, man. I guess since we're on the topic, then that's a it's cool to see the IE working together nowadays.
Yeah.
I feel like back then it was kind of true, whereas like not ego. I guess it kind of is egos, but like people want to be the first or the biggest to do it out here,
Yeah.
and no matter what genre or character category that they're in, whether it's content creations or podcasting or DJing, there's definitely a lot of envy personalities out there. But I think now that we are seeing a clearer path to making this like a full time thing, a lot of people are dropping the egos and more willing to kind of not necessarily help but support
Yeah.
other people and do collaborative things. And so, what was I gonna say? So one of the big things happening is Sunny Babel. He's gonna be playing at Stage Red,
Shout out Sunny Babel.
which is our Fontana's like big venue, I guess. But yeah, he's gonna be opening for Lefty Gunplay, so that's gonna be a cool experience. You plan on going?
Yeah, but I don't know if you've been told things.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, so I'm like, yeah, I have to go now because I gotta support the homies.
Yeah, so we'll be there for sure then.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's really cool to see.
I
Opportunities.
was to say like I was gonna go anyways, but now there's more incentive to go now.
Yeah, yeah, man, it's really dope, man. I mean, someone finally gets to do that shit because I think that's been a spot where like we're always like, oh, it would be cool to be here one day, play here one day, and so yeah, so to see that happening, bro, I'm really excited, and I'm happy to see homies doing things.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not to say like I'm always like whenever homies do stuff like I'm super happy because they are just for us just the same, like they're always there for our shows when they can be. They're always hyping our shit up and blowing smoke up razzes when we hear like, oh, that song's fire, and like thank you. And I love to do the same for them, and I just want all my homies to be like being like at least not, I don't want to say successful, but like just doing the things that they're doing and they're seeing the fruits of their benefit, like it's fucking cool.
Yeah, of course. So if y'all got anything, you guys have any like business ventures or any shows, music, let us know. We'd love to share that shit.
Yeah,
we'll love to go support how we can. Did you get a Bueno shirt?
I did. It's super. The quality's fucking nice. I love that shirt.
Yeah, I got mine. What, 2 or 3 days ago, 4 days ago?
Yeah, I got it on Friday.
What'd your card say?
I texted this fucking asshole. I got an I love you from Hans and I love you from Saul, and it just wrecks.
Oh, that's it. No, it's because I'm pretty sure they just did all the cards and just put them in random.
Yeah,
I don't think they did it like individually for specific people.
I know, but I'm just like, really? I get you're the one I'm closest to there, and I can't get I love you.
Nah, he probably was just him. I mean, I don't know if you'd be hearing the pod, but he's always like nonchalant now.
Like, this is what I texted him.
Crazy. I think he actually put a little bit more. I think he said something on mine. I gotta look at the card.
I'm about to beat his ass when I see him.
Yeah, he actually went to the Clooney show.
I seen that.
I thought he was done with Raven. What's up with that, my boy?
Yeah, what's up with that?
Now you're single. Now you got time. Now you got money.
The blow up was too real for him.
Oh man, but yeah, it's been I think we can go ahead and start closing this episode out.
Yeah.
Like I said, guys, thank you all for 100 episodes of I guess it was almost 100 hours, if not more. Because there were sometimes we did longer, sometimes we did shorter. I think it evens out a bit,
Yeah, for real. Like, I mean, I know we didn't get crazy views on this podcast, but the people that were listening, and some of us, I thought a lot of it was our homies, and some people were just random people, like random fans. And to you guys, and just to the homies, and just anyone that has been listening to us for like the last 100 episodes, thank you for being on the journey with us. It's not ending at all. It's just we're just focusing our talents and just our attention to other things. But this isn't the end of the Wolf's Web. It'll come back. It's on hiatus.
Yeah, you never know. Maybe we'll do like a random episode here or there, like when we start touring and whatnot. It'll be cool to kind of like document or say what we experienced.
Yeah.
In a long form video, but yeah, definitely putting our attention onto short form content, new content, new ideas, because we want to try new things and put time in new things. But for those of you that did stick it out through all 100 episodes, if you heard all 100 episodes, that's crazy. But we appreciate y'all and love y'all.
Yeah, if you want Roadcaster 2, hit us up. We'll give you a good deal.
No,
just kidding.
I'm definitely gonna sell the other one and use this as a thing. Hopefully, it won't do that glitchy shit no more.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I want to try this as our interface now instead of the what is it? Complete Audio 6.
Yeah.
We have the Complete Audio 6. But yeah, guys.
And that thing holds its value too. Like it's
Yeah.
people want that one a lot.
Yeah. So I definitely do still want to do a stream for our 10-year anniversary of Wolf Logic.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be August 23rd, sometime in August. Oh, I think it is August 23rd. I don't know where. I was thinking about it. I don't know if I can do 24 hours because I think a lot of these platforms cut you off at a certain length.
Really? But how did the streamers do the subathon?
Well, that's the thing is I wanted to do like more like Instagram or TikTok,
Yeah.
but we might just end up doing like a YouTube or something that you could do longer. But if not 24 hours, we'll probably just do 12 hours. It's gonna be one of those. We'll see what happens.
We do 12-hour set and like we invite all the homies come DJ like or some maybe some special guests.
We'll just have people coming in and out and whatnot. But we got to figure all that out as far as like equipment and what's gonna work best, what's gonna do best, what's not gonna fail on us and shit. So definitely keep an eye out for the 10-year anniversary live stream set, and then all our content for anyone that likes, comments, shares our videos and stuff. Really do appreciate it. It honestly gives a big boost to the algorithm because one thing I've noticed is at least on our stories is the more heart reactions our stories gets, the more views we get. Like that's what I noticed. Like the more like I guess it probably gets pushed to the front of people's thing.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because there will be like it'll be like a post that doesn't even like fucking honestly it's just a random like post. It doesn't even have like a lot of attention or creativeness to it.
Yeah.
It'll get like so many fucking likes, and those will be the ones that get fucking 1,000 plus 2,000 fucking close to 2,000 fucking views, and the ones that don't get it but have more attention to it, the one that should be calling for more engagement, it's like it'll get likes, but it won't get like it won't even get near the 1,000. So that's what I'm saying. Like I think the more you guys support and stuff, the more it helps because engagement is what's pushing things to the algorithm. And but we got a lot of content coming for you guys soon.
Yes,
so
a lot
please
of Maple
stay
Alley
tuned for
stuff.
that.
We just recorded a brand new batch of them, so be on the lookout for those.
Yes, sir. And go subscribe to Maple Alley. Go subscribe to Ponte Las Pilas. Go subscribe to
Bueno.
Bueno. Go subscribe to our Woof Logik YouTube.
Yeah,
We're definitely getting some more subs on there too. We'll be bringing some YouTube content for y'all, so that way you guys don't just get completely left dry on the Woof Logik account.
Yeah,
We'll probably start our own little vlogging shit whenever we have our own little adventures solo, because we do got some trips coming soon.
Yes, we do.
But yeah, guys, thank y'all for the 100 episodes. We love you guys so much, and we will see you soon.
Peace.
Peace.